DBJ Creepypasta. Tails' fear. Here's the story, so let's read. Sonic the Hedgehog Awkward Series. Tails' fear was a lost and alternate episode of Tails' phobia. It got taken down after it was uploaded, due to the gory scenes and blood. It was December 27, 2021. It was accidentally uploaded to YouTube. A man came to check the video. It started, but for some reason it skipped the two intros and instead went straight to the video. The beginning started the same as Tails' phobia, with Tails saying he likes his two tails even though he got made fun of other abusive people, but he just gets used to it and forgets about his past. He spots two people named Bendo and Boar. Boar asked Bendo that his tail looks tasty and asked him to take a bite. However, unlike the phobia video when Bendo disbelieves that it looks tasty, in fear he agrees and lays down and pointed his tail toward him. Boar gets a maniacal smile and chomps hardly instead of gently. This also releases blood from the tail, but Bendo doesn't seem to care. Tails only gets a shocked expression on his face. Instead of explaining he eats tails in phobia, he likes eating tails and explains he wants to eat more but was being sarcastic. Tails heard it, screams and runs away. Boar and Bendo was confused with who screams but ignores it. However, in fear he shows a psycho smile with his eyes red and Tails screams and runs away. Bendo said that felt good and allows him to catch more, and Boar does. Sonic checks on Tails to see why he's scared like in phobia. It's the same. Tails went to his room. Sonic heard a glass shatter and Boar was inside. He lunges at Sonic and the screens turns black. Tails was reading a book minding his business when he noticed someone at the door looking very shocked. He saw him before, so he was very scared. His teeth were bloody and goes for Tails. Tails didn't have time to run away, so Boar pushes him to the floor, grabs his tails and starts eating and ripping off the fur of him. Tails screams in severe pain as his heart slowly stops and dies. Boar completely devours his whole two tails and leaves, viewing Tails' tail bones exposed and with Tails dead. When the wolf walks outside and stops, he looks directly at the camera with a smile and the screen turns black. The screen comes back with Boar's evil self with a text that says, "Tails is dead." And to make it more scary is Tails' scream in the background that is so loud it could damage a person's ears. The screen turns black again and went back to Tails' dead body. His eyes are dead empty with a slightly realistic style, and a very loud jump scare comes in. The episode ends with Sonic's body with his spiky tail bitten off by Boar. The person was terrified when watching and decides to watch something else. It was deleted later on and was replaced with Tails' phobia.